Well, can you please articulate exactly what you're...
Yeah, I'll be happy to. The deadline for filing applications for this meeting was on the 20th.
That's our discretionary deadline. That's a working deadline that we have. It's totally up to the planning department staff to determine how we administer the applications. We actually had a meeting with Mr. Rao prior to the deadline. He informed us that he had some of the principals' signatures that were out of town. We're going to be a few days late. We told him it was okay to come in a couple of days, and that's totally within the purview of the staff, and I don't understand why the board should get involved in that kind of administrative.
Okay.
Well,
Hold on, Mr. Fry.
You know what? When our planning department and our planning director works with someone and gives his word, that should be honored, and I think we should really not even be talking about this.
Gary?
This is a joke. If the staff says it's fine, it's fine.
Then the application's properly before us. 1481, 1905,
Henry, do you want
1921.
to say that you can look at this objectively? I mean, I would hope that you're not going to want to reject this because you personally believe that this is late, because that puts the city in a position.
I'm very happy to respond to it, Gary. Basic administrative law is that a governmental agency or department is bound by its own rules. It is manifestly and inherently unfair to other applicants who submit their applications on time and scramble to do so to allow applications to come in late. Your rules are so precise that you specify noon on the date for filed.
Wait.
Excuse me, Gary.
No, that's not my question. My question is they made a procedural decision
and I'm
on
saying
the application. Now it's a substantive issue of whether to hear this on the merits. The city has said we're going to hear it. Now it's a question of, can you hear this objectively? That was my question to you, not to give you a platform to go and tell everyone.
Well, I'm sorry you don't like the scope of my answer, Gary.
All right, gentlemen, the chair has determined that this application is properly before us. We're going to hear the file. Mr. Stoller, if you have strenuous objections or you feel you cannot be impartial, you can excuse yourself from considering this application. But the chair has ruled. Please read the
excuse me,
Move on. We're moving on. Richard.
I am neither going to recuse myself, nor will I support this application.
Fine. That is your prerogative.
Mr. Stoller, may I say something?
No. Please do not interject in the middle of these proceedings.
No, you can't.
Well, I mean, for you to, well...
Harold, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
All right.
am I, and I apologize.
All right, thank you.
Don't worry.
Richard.
Okay, this is a conditional use, request to modify an existing conditional use. Back in 2000, Mint Lounge